Hi guys, welcome to my channel. We're going to be watching the Foster season 4 episode 6. This one is called Justify. If you guys would like to follow me on Twitter or like to get early access to my reactions or like to watch the full reactions over on my Patreon, links are down below. Let's get into this episode.
I don't understand. How can there be a lien on our home?
Your dad's on the title. That's how we got approved for the loan.
And plus the $200,000 that Dana and I loaned you for the down payment on the house.
What about yours and Dana's house, Stuart?
Well, the IRS doesn't go after the debtor's primary residence.
But they'll come after ours?
Listen, I would be more than happy to sell our home, but we're already upside down on the mortgage.
How could you let this happen, Daddy?
Well, we lost a lot of money when the stock market crashed in '08, and then that was the money we were supposed to retire on, and then we couldn't pay the income tax.
How much do you owe, Stuart?
Well, so it's not all that much. I'm meeting
it's enough to
today
make them
with a
lose their
tax lawyer
house.
I would have never agreed to joining your club if I had known that I had to wake up this early.
You joined Steam?
Jesus is helping us build a robot.
All the down payment your parents gave us for the house was your early inheritance. Since when did it become a loan?
Since I need it back, I guess.
Is there any reason that Nick would be under the impression that you want to come and see him again?
No, why?
Well, I got a call from his doctor, and apparently Nick asked when you were coming to visit him again.
Well, I'm not. And why aren't his doctors doing their job? I mean, I can't be Nick's only reason for living.
Okay. No worries, love. I'll take care of it.
So you're not going to tell her about the hearing?
Well, you see how well that went. Can you imagine how she's going to react if I tell her that they're trying to get Nick released from the hospital?
What are you doing?
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Oh, God, she's coming over.
Hey, B.
Hey.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
I dropped my phone under the seat.
I hate it when that happens. Going surfing?
Oh, yeah. I haven't been in a while.
Yeah. Surfing's like her therapy.
It's nice. So, Mom tells me that you gave Courtney money.
I loaned her money, yeah, but she's gonna pay me back.
Well, in my experience, sometimes people can mistake a loan for a gift, and vice versa.
Yeah, I just
So
happened
how
to
are you
her.
paying for? I just hope that Courtney's pulling her weight, not just catching waves.
What's up?
Oh, sucker.
Grow up! What is wrong with them?
They're seniors.
Exactly.
They're playing Water Ninja. It's a school tradition. How have I been here for like a few weeks and I know more about this than you do? Didn't you get your email with your target's name?
Pass.
Come on, Callie. It's fun. Not everything has to be so serious.
Well, she has a point. She should have fun.
So what's going on with you guys?
We're just hanging out. He's coming over after school.
Oh, really?
We're probably just friends.
Probably. Didn't look like just friends at the dance floor of your mom's party.
You know one thing Noah's not? A dancer. His moves were a little experimental.
It's probably because he was stoned.
What?
Uh-oh.
No way.
Yeah, way. It's always the preacher's kids you gotta watch out for.
Oh, that's gonna be a turnoff, maybe, or
Nick's doctors no
he's
longer
gonna do
feel
it
that he is
too.
a danger.
Allegedly, no one ever saw my son with a gun at school.
Your son broke into
Get
our
at the house.
and laid in wait for 24 hours until he was able to get my daughter alone and threatened her at gunpoint.
He never threatened to hurt your daughter.
Mr. Stratos.
Nick Stratos has only been under psychiatric treatment for a couple of weeks, hardly enough time to determine that he is not a threat to himself or anyone else for that matter.
I
Are you
agree.
a doctor? But our son has been victimized by a girl who is toying with his affections, and Miss Adams Foster.
Mrs.
Dude, I think it's you
Right.
who was the problem.
Mrs. Give my regards to your wife.
I will, thank you.
Mrs. Adams Foster has no reason to feel that my son is a threat to her daughter.
Then why is he still asking to see Mariana?
What are you talking about?
His doctors called me this morning because Nick apparently asked when Mariana was coming to visit him. I am happy to get Dr. Solland on the phone, Your Honor.
Nick?
I gave her a necklace with a diamond M on it, and I wanted to ask her if I could have it back. I understand I'm not in a relationship with Mariana anymore, and why she doesn't want to see me. I'm not angry about it. I'm truly sorry for everything I did.
He's gonna get out. You gotta have the drama, you know.
Hey! And he even took the SATs again to improve on his score, which was already pretty high.
He'd be better off focusing on his audition. Juilliard doesn't even require SAT scores, unless the student's homeschooled.
Does Brandon know that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we talked about it. Anyway, I'll see you.
Okay.
She's gonna find out you took that for somebody else.
3 millimeters from the edge of the rod to the edge of the hole.
No, 3 millimeters from the edge of the rod to the center of the hole. That's useless. Do it again. Like, this is very complex work, and any little error can cost us big time. So if you don't understand something, you need to ask for clarification.
We have to be able to make sure we can get over the obstacles.
Well, it's not like Omni wheels can't go straight. Unless, are you afraid you won't be able to drive it? I'm happy to take over as driver if you want.
No thanks. Okay, but make sure that we have enough control.
I'll order them now.
Why did you just back down? We have to pick our battles. Should be fine. Just let the boys have their toys.
Should be fine?
Seriously? I can't deal with you second-guessing me right now, okay?
Ooh, lots of drama everywhere. I know she's stressed about Nick and everything. And Emma and Jesus are fighting because... Yeah. I knew
Hey,
he
what
was
was
gonna
that
get
about?
out.
Did she say something about me? Hello?
Not about you,
What?
Jesus.
What did Emma say?
Look, I can't deal with your drama right now.
She has her own drama.
Who are you texting?
She better be careful what she says.
Mariana.
Just mind your own business, okay?
Because she says, like, the wrong things. Not necessarily wrong, but ways that Nick can interpret it in other ways. He might do something. I know he's still in the facility, but I don't mean he can't get out. Uh-oh.
I called Coronado High. Your name's not on the list of students who took the SATs.
Maybe they forgot to log my name in or something.
And you realize that Juilliard doesn't require SAT scores?
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, it wasn't going to be the only school I applied to.
Did you take that test for yourself or for someone else?
He's on to you, Brandon. Just tell the truth.
Why would I?
For money. You realize what you've done? You've committed academic fraud. The consequence of which is no Juilliard, no college, period.
What, do they know?
I know!
Yeah.
And you have put me in a terrible position, Brandon, because if I report this, which I am ethically and professionally required to do, I will be responsible for completely destroying your future.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry's not gonna cut it,
Yeah,
Brandon.
sorry.
First everything with Callie, and now this. What is going on with you?
Courtney's ex is suing for custody. So she needs a lawyer. So she needs the money for a lawyer.
Brandon, when you continue to justify your actions, it's a pretty clear sign that you have lost your sense of right and wrong. I can't even look at you right now.
And it turns out that he was arrested for lewd and lascivious acts with a minor.
When was this?
A couple months before Kyle's trial.
So did he go to prison?
No, the charges were dropped. Gray is in the homicide unit, and the molestation case belonged to Vice. Those guys are very territorial.
So why would they do that?
I have a theory.
They offered him a deal to say that he wasn't
Sorry,
there.
I'm kind of lame.
What do you got, like the munchies?
Oh, he thinks he's high.
Stoned? Taylor told me you were high at my mom's birthday party.
Oh, yeah. I mean, no, I'm not high right now. But yeah, I have a medical marijuana card.
How? You're 15.
My mom got it for me.
The same mom who's afraid video games will mess with your head?
It's for my anxiety. I get nervous around large crowds and new people. I guess she'd rather me have something natural rather than a prescription drug or something. My mom limits how much I get, but I save some for fun. If you want, I can bring it over tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, cool.
Dude. Peer pressure.
So
This is
this
from a
Detective
minister's
Gray
son.
would put a child molester back on the streets just to make sure that Kyle was convicted of Mrs. Johnson's murder?
Yeah, it's horrible, but my mom said that detectives are under so much pressure to close their cases, and some of them are just willing to do whatever it takes.
And Malloy will never admit that he made a deal, because if he did, he could still be charged.
Yeah, and possibly go to jail.
Never seen my mom so mad.
She had a right to be.
It's all my fault.
My choice to take that test.
Yeah, you did it for her.
Just wish I hadn't. What's this?
$900. I know it's just a dent in what I owe you, but I'm paying every penny back.
Where did you get this?
I sold my surfboarding gear.
Aw.
Corey, you love surfing.
You can't be the only one making sacrifices, Brandon.
See, stuff like that makes me think she's not that, all bad.
Your dad has not exactly been telling us the truth, Lena.
And according to my mother, who just abandoned him here as soon as things got rough.
She didn't abandon him. She went home, and it's a good thing she did because she was able to go through their financial records.
Well, I'm sure she's making it seem a lot worse than it really is.
He owes the IRS almost $300,000, Lena.
How is that even possible?
Well, he lost money in the stock market, but then he tried to recoup it, making a lot of bad, high-risk investments, and they're upside down on the house because he took out a second and third mortgage. He hasn't paid his income taxes in 4 years. I mean, it's as if he kept doubling down on these get-rich-quick schemes.
Okay. Enough.
That's something you want to hear about.
My
your
father's
parents.
made some mistakes, but I don't appreciate you calling my mother and ganging up on him. He needs our support.
He needs to go home and face his wife and their financial situation. And we need to figure out how to save our house, love.
Well, I'm not gonna tell him he has to leave. You and my mother can doubt him all you want, but he's always come through for us. So if he says he's gonna fix this, I believe him.
His daughter
What's that?
taking her father's
This is the
side.
forensics report.
And
Oh,
hopefully
no, I
he
mean,
doesn't let her down. But
That.
It's missing a page. Look, it goes right from page 6 of 8 to 8 of 8. Where is page 7?
That is a good question.
What's going on?
He's helping me look through Kyle's case files.
You're supposed
he's
to be working
gonna
on your
blow
senior
up
project.
at Callie.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking of maybe changing it to be about Kyle's case and like juvenile justice.
No, Callie, you're not changing your project again.
Why not?
Because you've already changed it 3 times. There's a reason you wanted to do 7 homes in 7 years. One that made a lot of sense to Mom and me. Aaron, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Callie has to focus on her schoolwork.
Under lots of pressure, taking it out on Callie.
That was rude.
I am sorry you feel that way. But we think that it's time you commit to this project and that you commit to the family, as a matter of fact. So how about you stop making excuses and get it done?
Usually Lena's the calm one. But with the Brandon thing and then now her father, it's just, I think it's getting to her.
All right. Yeah, it's cool, but why are we doing Swerve Drive?
You better not blame her.
Sorry, my bad.
You've seen the field. There's no way those Omni wheels are going to be able to get over those obstacles.
That's what she said.
We talked about this. Simple is better.
It's his fault.
So I'll take care of getting the new wheels, but we have to make up for some lost time, so you should probably start coding for basic drive. And then we'll upload it whenever the new wheels get in.
Okay.
Oh, and thanks for hanging me out to dry with Craig.
Hey, you're the team leader.
You're right. I am.
Hey, can you give me a ride?
So you gonna go see Nick? Did he look at her phone?